All right, folks, let's get started. It's not gonna get any warmer. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, roll call. Mark. Here. Gene. Here. Angie.
Here.
We're all here. We have a quorum. I'd like a motion and a second to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting 11/9.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Okay. Board members' reports. Angie.
I have nothing.
Okay. Mark?
No, I have nothing.
Okay. Gene?
Looking at the economics and balance sheet, once again, the staff has been excellent at holding the line on our budget, and we'll notice that we got a whole bunch of tax money in there. So our accounts are about $20,000 ahead of what they were
Cool.
last month, thanks to getting a tax money in. So that sounds real good. So other than that, everything seems to remain about the same. The water loss, I have to apologize. I was in town for just a few minutes ago, so I haven't studied all this like I should have. 42%, which is not good, but
No.
hopefully our
Well,
upcoming water project will take care
yeah,
of
it's
those.
kind of, at this point, it's a non-issue,
Yeah, yeah.
because it's, new project will take care of it.
Okay, that's all I got.
Yeah, okay. Agenda, old business. Oh, manager, okay. I don't have anything. I'm gonna talk about something else down here. But, we'll wait down to through the old business.
Kathy's
Yep.
report.
You ready for me?
Kathy's report.
Oh, manager, I'm sorry, Kathy. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Status of the BLM right away. We got our contract, we're good to go, and I did look into it a little bit further, and we do need to paint all of the structures above ground over there on Big Wash Road. It's kind of a big project. Ben and I talked about we're definitely going to wait until it's warmer, and I'm thinking about reaching out to 2 or 3 contractors to see how much they would charge to just paint
Okay,
it.
yeah,
Because that's a
we need
big
to talk
project for
about
Ben.
that.
Yeah.
I'd like to know a little more about it, but.
Well, I mean, we have
Here's
to.
not the place.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have to paint all of the facilities down there, the plants, the tank, all that stuff. So that's kind of a big project for Ben to do. But yeah, so I'll look at getting some bids later on.
Okay, cool.
Okay, funding. I'm going to put my glasses on so that I can read what I typed here. We have sent out the request for quotes and qualifications to 5 total engineering companies. All of them have reached out in one fashion or another except one who is fairly small in size, and I'm unsure if they will be interested, and I haven't heard back from him yet. The deadline for the proposal is the 31st of December, with a deadline on the questions to be December 15th, which allows us time to review and answer them in time to adjust their bidding if necessary. CDBG, I have not heard anything new on the contract, but have reached out to inquire as to the status, so hopefully come January I have heard back and we'll have news to report. The 2 projects above will require more oversight management as we head into the active cycle of each. And I would like it if we could add to the discussion during old business officially appointing Angie to be our liaison with the county on both projects, as she has far more qualifications for these types of projects than I do. Obviously, I will still coordinate and be involved, but I would like if she kind of took over the helm on that one. I think we will be discussing this as old business as well, and I have had discussions with a couple of the board members regarding the possible changing of the name on both projects. So I'm kind of hoping we discuss that too. Because we have received ARPA funding to cover infrastructure improvements, the name should be along those lines. And maybe because CDBG is an annual government funding and the name does not indicate what it is for, we might want to look into changing that name as
Yeah,
well.
We'll talk about that.
Just so that we can be more clear moving forward. Leaks, we had 2 leaks this month. One had been going on for quite some time. Ben told me the one next to the post office on 2nd Street under that big tree. It they went in, it looks like, I mean, there was mold growing and roots growing from the tree over to it. So it had been going on for quite some time, which isn't really surprising. They went ahead and fixed that, and then another leak spawned from that location. So that ended up being a little bit longer than we anticipated, but that got all fixed. The second leak was on 3rd and Rainbow. We had a couple issues with notification, which I'm hoping to straighten out in the future, but I believe the repairs went well, and that has been resolved as well. And there's no other new business. So that's it for me.
Okay, thank you. Okay, moving on to old business. Item 8 is the copper and lead compliance. I'd like a motion to take that off the agenda for about 6 months. There's no use talking about it. It's really a non-issue.
Yeah, we may not even,
Well, that's probably
We're
99%
still
taken
figuring
care
it out.
of.
We just had that webinar and we asked blank questions about how do we access the people's yards, all that. They have none of them had any answers yet for any of that.
yeah,
I'm
they
so
really haven't
surprised.
finished.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of surprising. They just, no.
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Yeah, I move we just table this until such time
Yeah,
as we
let's-
hear some more
Kathy,
information.
put it on your calendar for 6 months or
6
maybe
months?
June or July, and bring it back on. We'll
Yeah,
review it.
Yeah,
if we hear
I'll
something
let you
from
guys
them.
know.
Well, yeah,
before,
then we hear
can-
something, we'll bring it back on immediately.
Okay.
So,
We-
I'll second
need-
that.
A
okay.
motion. What's the check what made
Mark
it?
moved, I second. All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, cool. Now, the discussion on we don't have much, Kathy covered about everything on the 2 funding projects. The only thing, I'd like a motion to take the ARPA project and name it Critical Infrastructure Upgrades. And the other one, the CDBG, name it Critical Emergency Generator Installation.
Yeah, I'll make a move for that.
Okay. Somebody, second?
Mark second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, cool, that's done.
Well, the other thing we want to discuss was
Oh.
naming Angie as our representative, as our liaison.
Yeah, I think so, yeah, you're right. We need one person to talk to the county, to be kind of the liaison to the county, to anybody, for that matter, and go ahead.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I move that we make
Okay,
her
I'll second that.
the liaison with the
I'll
county
make it-
Yeah,
representative.
okay.
I would like to add something though.
Sure.
I would like to be the point of contact for the construction side of things.
Yes, yeah, when we get to that,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is mainly for the.
Oh, yeah, no,
engineering.
yeah.
Oh, no, definitely, you're already got it.
Okay.
Like it or not.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but between you and I,
Yeah.
because
And
sometimes you
any
can't be
questions we
here.
have, I can call my county guys, all that.
Yeah, that's fine, no, we've already discussed that.
That's what I've been doing
Behind
for
your
the past couple months.
Right,
I've been
behind your back.
inspecting and watching installation and stuff, so.
back. Okay, all in favor of Angie being the liaison?
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
That's okay with me, I guess.
okay, all right, cool. Okay, there is no new business, we've taken care of everything. And we have 2 people who'd like to speak. Diana, you're up.
For 18 months now, I've been seeking information about this topic or that. Today I'm seeking understanding. Why is the vacant seat allowed to remain vacant? I personally have spoken with 2 extremely qualified candidates whose applications show post-college graduate educations, professional positions that provide years of experience working with boards of one type or another. My own application and resume show the same. I don't understand why the seat remains vacant. Why is the plan for the use of the ARPA grant being kept secret? It is federal tax program gifted to chloride solely on the efforts of Supervisor Bishop. Public funding. I don't understand how the board can refuse to disclose how it is planning to use those funds or not include the community in that planning. Why, after my question of 18 months ago, has nothing been done to develop an emergency response plan? With extremely high water loss percentage, how much time will there be between a problem and dry faucets? How will the community be notified? What is planned for providing water during the outage? I don't understand how this most critical aspect of the water company continues to be ignored. The Rural Water Association of Arizona is the state-level program established to support water districts exactly like ours. All of our neighboring districts belong. From just one day at the spring conference, I learned so much that would be of great help. Information and advice about leak prevention is available, as well as lead and copper testing that keeps being hashed out here. Training on how to function as a professional board and unlimited resources for professional support and guidance for the Herculean task ahead of revamping our entire system. It is free for the first year and costs less than 1/3 of 1 month's water loss annually after that. I don't understand this Lone Ranger attitude. Regarding the ongoing vague and oral reporting of the financial status of the district, both the Historical Society and the Chamber are dealing with less than $4,000 annual budget and provide monthly statements to all. The Water District deals with nearly $200,000 annually. Clear and accurate printed reports should be available each month if for no other reason than to protect yourselves from the appearance of dishonesty. The perception in the town is that the Water Board has a history of long-term and ongoing corruption. I have offered ideas of how to offset that. All this resistance to transparency simply increases that perception. If I were sitting on a board in charge of $200,000, I would absolutely be 100% open and transparent for my own protection. There is still $8,000 missing from June of 2021. I can't find it anywhere in the statements that I've been given. Plus, I haven't received the statements for the checking account that were requested months ago. I don't understand why all of this information is under wraps. Please explain the reasoning for refusing to cooperate to the point where a customer has no option but to be in touch with the Attorney General's office to
Thank you.
obtain
Your time's up.
information that should be readily
Your time
available
is
without
up.
issue.
Your time is up.
I don't understand the
Your time
logic
is up.
connected with this year-long
Quiet, or I will adjourn the
campaign
meeting right
of
now.
resistance.
Your time's up.
And you're rude.
Okay, Ethel, you're up.
I have basically like 3 questions that has been driving me for like 2 months. Social media is showing a lot of negative information about this town. I have a lot of my friends that watch it since I'm so touting this town in Maine that it's great and everything. And they've been contacting me via text and saying things. So I have 3 questions. Does Chloride have an emergency set up if there's an emergency of water loss in this town?
Yes.
You can't answer her.
Yes,
You
we
can't
can.
answer.
I'm asking 3 questions. Could you
You're
keep
not
your
allowed
mouth
to.
Right
shut?
here on there, she asked the questions. Be quiet.
I wrote them
I'm
down.
not allowed to ask questions
Be
during
quiet.
the
You didn't
ask any.
public.
You stated a statement, you didn't ask any.
Be
And
quiet.
it's my turn, and you're not
Excuse
using
me.
my time.
You
Be
tell
quiet.
everyone else
All
they
right.
can't ask questions.
It's okay,
I
we
make a
can,
motion to adjourn the meeting. Ethel will take care of your questions.
okay. I'll submit
All in
them to you
favor?
in
Aye.
writing.
Meeting's adjourned.
Thank you, guys.